and they basically sent him the kitchen sink, a couple rubber chickens, and a pan to boot. Not pretty. And then you had Darren Long as well, nailing some people from. We were just so impressed with the aim that we saw some of these players have.
Yeah, one of my favorite moments of all has to be towards the end there, just seeing the pressure. This was a lot of fun though. You had Sangame, he was putting up so much pressure. He managed to not only get the was actually none other than Goodream went down. He got Joker as well in this exchange. There was some hype going down here. It was rather intense. Jokes goes down. Look at the amount of HP that Corker was working with when he gets this frag with Sangame. Woo!
Enough. And then Signature, he was able to just, basically shoot fish in a barrel. Literally. And this was, I believe that was him and Long were able to get 2 picks there off of those players who were trying to drive away inside of the blue sports car. No blue pressure. Being outside of the safe zone just eliminated so many to put a dent into this game. You saw the health just whittling down, and that when you're playing these types of games, you simply you got to keep moving. This was my favorite.
I almost forgot about Punda. This was absolutely outrageous. We saw his squad wipe. We saw 3 of them fall, and then he not only did he take them down with the SPD from range, he pushed him with a Molotov. Never forget.
Good first game of Rules of Survival for the ROS World Championship, man. I have to say, pretty awesome stuff.
Thoroughly enjoyed that. Game 1, Group 1, Asian server, 3 servers in total. And then you saw Snickers valiantly remind everyone, right at the start, we saw 3 members of Serena team go down. Then Nini manages to get them top 5 with Survival alone. That was crazy. You can see this was back when Chili Garlic was still fragging. He was taken out of the equation here by JZM. You can see the frags did rain in. JZM actually losing his life in the process. See, he pushed him in, and this was it. This was the fantastic frag. BB Bison didn't work out, but the trade came in shortly after. It was Amphetamid who just went off.
Wow. What a game. This was Amphetamid, who had some amazing shots. Punda, nothing for him. He was able to drop Kings Pro, but Kings Pro made some big plays in the end, and they were able to pick him back up, thus taking him to that top 2 placing for Pro Class. Tiny Smith,
I love this.
He had such a beautiful angle there that no one knew where they were taking those shots from. They were completely unaware, completely lost. And then Nini, 1, 2, 3, that shot onto Signature, a shot heard around that map, and there was just nothing that Signature could do about it. Despite the best efforts, though, Nini would be picked off. But also another player to give credit to is Rianne from Team VN, because they got not only into that top 3, but they put down a lot of kills in the process.
Yeah, if you see Pro next to their name, you know they're playing for Pro Class, and you can see why P, R, and O are put next to each other, because these boys look fierce. This was where it all ended. Rianne, the name you have to talk about, because as the revive was coming in, 3 frags, he just lined them all up. It was actually just one man standing, and it was Kings Pro who eventually met his demise. It was Hams to finish it all and put Top Secret at the top once again.
Man, it ain't no secret that this team is good. Can tell you that much. They are. Hey, we got to keep with the puns, bro. We just got to keep it going. What a game. What a game. Top Secret. Yeah. Really quiet in game 1. Didn't really make much noise. They were able to get some points because they did have a decent amount of kills. But winning 2 in a row just solidifies yourself to go into the final. And a reminder for that as well, that the finals will take place for the ROS World Championships group stages tomorrow, next week. Tomorrow is going to be North America and Europe. So we have a lot of ROS left to play. If you are a fan of the game, definitely tune in. You don't want to miss out on it. And I have to say, man, this has been very exciting to commentate. I did not. I'm gonna be full honesty here, man. I didn't expect it. I was like, I don't know what these players could do on mobile, but boy, was I pleasantly surprised.
I mean, so we've just seen there was 2,900 teams that tried to battle it out for the Asian group stage, or rather for the qualifier for this group stage. We got 75. In Europe and North America, there was over 3,700. I mean, we've got so many teams battling out, and I'm just intrigued to know if there is going to be a skill divide. Are we going to see the same kind of skill divide that does seem to grace itself across most esports? Are we going to find another top secret from the Europe and the North American regions?
That is going to be pretty fun, but the thing is, though, I think that the competition is without a doubt in the Asian region. I mean, I am a former pro Asphalt 5 player, okay?
Whoa.
Who competed at WCG, and I went up against a fair amount of the Chinese and Japanese players in that region, and they were amazing. I'm just saying, mobile gaming is huge in Asia, and I fully expect a team like Top Secret, with how dominant they were, man, I can't see anyone stopping them.
I mean, Tums, Hams, Mondover, and Duke. Remember those names, because they have already made a huge impact here in the Asian server group stage. Top of the table, all 4 squad members left. That's what's so crazy is, we're not seeing wins by the slightest of margins. They're not winning in a 1v1 or winning with a clutch play. It is the whole squad doing their bit and fragging. But don't sleep on ProClaz either. Though we're not talking about them as much, they did finish 6th in the qualifier. These boys look fierce. This third game was enough for them not only to secure a space, but also for them to kind of, catch our attention, and we'll be seeing more from them as this tournament does progress.
Yeah, ProClaz, it was a series of just unfortunate events for them that led to the demise of the squad. But still, a good job overall. Keeping in the conversation of the top 5 is more than enough to get you into the finals. I believe there are 3 groups. If I had to imagine, I gotta double check on that, but not sure how many actually advance forward. But I would imagine it's the top 5 would probably push forward, given how it looks. But man, good stuff there. Just a reminder, once again, how this is going to work. We have the NA and EU matches that will be taking place tomorrow. Don't want to miss it, folks. There's going to be some good games across the board. Very excited for that one. Miracle gave us a lot of great fight to basically deal with an armada here, was not able to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, they just got the knuckle dusters on and just sent him to Pound Town. This was unlucky. He gets the frag. It was actually onto Alter. Unfortunately, couldn't finish him off. Had he, so many more players would have been left standing, because Alter went on a streak after this. Tiny Smith tried to keep his teammate, getting some vengeance there, but it was not to be. Alter got knocked twice in the start and lived to fight another day. That is how close this one went down. It was actually Pikes, or PKYS, who managed to keep Miracles his sacrifices early. And this is what I was talking about. Alter, after being down early in the start, look at the damage he inflicted. He just went off. Low HP as well, managed to take Pipanix, or rather Pipan Jix. Unfortunately got traded straight after that. But either way, we even got a flash of our main man Punda.
That's right, Punda once again making the highlight reel. Was able to drop Sangiam JZM as well, and that spelled doom for my boys on the kitty team. He's just a kitty killer. How dare he? But it's Punda. We love him anyway. Some more shots as well from Beginner on to Boy Jacob. And I tell you what, man, Boy Jacob and Revolution have had a very difficult time being able to get anything going so far. That was that jump shotty that I think everyone loved. Great kill over the wall there. There were some moments, man. Another exciting game here in the Asia server competition here in Group 1.
Yeah, the Rules of Survival World Championship is delivering, and this is just the first group stage of 3. 3 games for this one in the Asian server. Game 2 ends in quite a climactic finish. Again, though, we are learning many lessons, one of which is do not mess with Top Secret. There is a reason the word top is in their name, because they are not leaving anytime soon. Top again. Not only were they in the initial qualifiers, but here they find themselves in the group stage with not only 8 kills, but also the first place finish.
That is correct. Some more highlights here as well. This was that fight that we saw Bin end up taking that was just
Three frags.
Yeah, beautiful series of kills for him. Team VN, Vietnamese roster, trying to stay alive. I wonder if they got the highlight of the guy trying to make it inside of the window. That's what I wanted to see.